Apollo, the radiant god of Greek mythology. Imagine a world where the sun itself seemed to answer to a single divine being, a god whose brilliance illuminated not only the skies, but also the arts, music, healing, and prophecy. This is the story of Apollo, one of the most admired and powerful gods in Greek mythology. Apollo was the son of Zeus, the king of the gods, and Leto, a gentle titaness. Introduction of Zeus's relationship with Leto. She cursed Leto so that no land under the sun would allow her to give birth.
Leto, no land under the sun would allow you to give birth.
After wandering endlessly, Leto finally found refuge on the floating island of Delos, a place not anchored to the earth and therefore untouched by Hera's curse. There, after a long and painful labour, Apollo and his twin sister Artemis were born. From the moment of his birth, Apollo displayed extraordinary power. According to legend, he grew into adulthood within days. Armed with a magnificent golden bow crafted by Hephaestus, Apollo quickly proved himself to be a fearless and capable god. One of Apollo's earliest and most famous achievements was defeating the monstrous serpent Python. Python guarded the sacred site of Delphi and terrorized anyone who came near. Determined to rid the world of the beast, Apollo confronted Python with remarkable courage. After an intense battle, he struck the monster down with his arrows. To honor this victory, Apollo established the Oracle of Delphi, which became the most respected center of prophecy in the ancient Greek world. Kings, generals, and ordinary citizens traveled from distant lands seeking wisdom from Apollo through his priestess, known as the Pythia. Although Apollo was often associated with the sun, he represented much more than light. He was the god of music, poetry, truth, healing, medicine, knowledge, and prophecy. He inspired artists to create beautiful works, guided musicians in their performances, and was believed to bring harmony wherever he went. His instrument, the golden lyre, symbolized peace, balance, and creativity. It was said that when Apollo played, even wild animals became calm, rivers slowed their currents, and the gods themselves paused to listen. Apollo also possessed remarkable healing abilities. He could cure diseases and protect people from illness. However, his power carried another side. When angered, Apollo could send devastating plagues upon entire cities using his arrows. This dual nature reminded the Greeks that divine power could both protect and punish, depending on one's actions. Despite his wisdom and unmatched talents, Apollo's personal life was often filled with sadness. One of his best-known stories is his love for the beautiful nymph Daphne. Apollo was struck by one of Eros's golden arrows, causing him to fall deeply in love with her. But Daphne was struck by a lead arrow that made her reject love entirely. Apollo pursued her through forests and valleys, pleading for her affection.
Daphne, wait! Please, do not run! I mean you no harm, I swear it!
Father, save
Desperate
me!
to escape, Daphne called
no.
upon her father, the
What
river
have I
god
done?
Peneus, for help. He transformed her into a laurel tree just as Apollo reached her. Heartbroken, Apollo embraced the tree and declared that the laurel would forever be sacred to him. From that day on, laurel wreaths became symbols of victory, wisdom, and honor. Another tragic tale tells of Apollo's friendship with the handsome Spartan prince Hyacinthus. The two shared a close bond and often competed in athletic games. During one contest, Apollo threw a discus high into the air. As Hyacinthus ran to catch it, the west wind Zephyrus, jealous of their friendship, blew the discus off its course. It struck Hyacinthus, fatally wounding him. Grieving deeply, Apollo refused to let his friend's memory disappear. From Hyacinthus's spilled blood grew the beautiful hyacinth flower, symbolizing eternal remembrance and sorrow. Apollo also played an important role during the Trojan War. He supported the city of Troy and often intervened in battles. Early in the conflict, he sent a deadly plague upon the Greek army after one of his priests was dishonored. Throughout the war, Apollo protected Trojan heroes and influenced key events, showing that even the greatest wars were shaped by the will of the gods. As centuries passed, Apollo became a symbol of reason, intelligence, balance, and artistic excellence. Ancient Greeks honored him with grand temples, festivals, athletic competitions, and musical contests. His sanctuary at Delphi became one of the most sacred places in the ancient world, where people believed the voice of the gods could be heard. Even today, Apollo remains one of the most recognizable figures in mythology. His stories continue to inspire books, paintings, films, music, and modern storytelling. He reminds us that true greatness comes not only from strength, but also from wisdom, creativity, compass.